Hey guys, welcome to Food Prep Sunday, Seahawk Sunday. As you can see, I have my TV in the kitchen so I don't miss the game while I do my food prep. So I'm just going to give you some tips. I'm going to do a little videoing and then I'm going to stop the video, do some more work, and then give you some more tips. As you can see, decided not to comb the hair. Um, However, we're doing food prep. Let me show you what I've done so far. So one of the things that I do is I cook my chicken, and that's pretty much my normal food that I eat during the week for lunches. I do chicken salads, but you can do chicken salads, shrimp salads. You can do whatever kind of protein. You really do need to have a protein. You can use tofu. I'll show you another protein that I really like to kind of mix things up. Sometimes I do a half and half. Shrimp and chicken, that's what I did last week. Let me see if I can, this is my first time working with this video, so let me put this on pause real quick. I'll come back. This is the protein shrimp that I love from Costco. Super convenient, already done for you, but I used that as part of my protein last week. I earlier today I cooked a sweet potato. I'm going to add that to my lunches. I'm going to use this here. I'm going to make a cauliflower potato mash and use that as a side carb for my meals this week. Probably some for lunches and some for dinners. I'm also, of course, got my tomatoes for my salad, and then I use this bag salad, whatever you like, easy peasy. I try to do organic when I can, but I don't do 100% organic. This is one of my favorite salad mixtures. I use that a lot. I just fried up some onion with cilantro, ginger, garlic. I use the coconut broth as my oil instead of using oil, and then I'm going to use that to put in my cauliflower mashed potato bake. This right here is the chicken. I cooked that earlier. I marinated it. It's just easy peasy chicken breast. What do you call those? Chicken breast. Oh, they have a name for them. I can't remember, but they're the small pieces of chicken. And then I have some lettuce that I've cut up and washed, and some zucchini that I've washed, but I haven't cut up yet. And I'll use the zucchini in my salads. So there's the broccoli and the potatoes. So I'll let them steam. I'll probably let them steam 10 minutes and check them. And then right now I'm cutting up the zucchini, and I'll just use the leftover broccoli to throw in my salads. So this is the onion. I use cilantro, ginger, garlic, a little bit of the coconut broth, and on that coconut broth I use that instead of oil, and then of course I got that onion that I showed you earlier. So I'm just frying that up, and that's going to go in my cauliflower and potato mixture. So then I wanted to show you the containers that I use. I use both. This is generally the container that I use for salads, and I bring it home and wash it. But sometimes I use this container here. This container, sometimes I wash it, sometimes I just toss it. So if I in a situation where I have to take a salad with me and I don't, I just want to get rid of my garbage and throw it away, I just throw it away. I try to keep my life simple. So the first thing that I start with my salads is I just tip the bag up, put the this lettuce in there. Sorry, I'm not doing a good job of holding on to the camera and doing this at the same time. So I will stop this and come back and kind of show you. Let me show you real quick before I stop it. This is the dicing that I did. You can see the chicken, and I've got the tomato, and I've got that leftover cauliflower, and then just one zucchini. So now I'll layer this lettuce that I did earlier. I'll put that in with my salad, and then show you. I still got these steaming. The potatoes need a little bit longer, so I can continue in steaming that a little bit. So this is Kay. Seahawks just scored. Awesome. So as you can see, I ended up with one shrimp salad. This had a little mixture of shrimp and chicken because I didn't quite have a whole cup. And believe me, I'm not going to short myself any protein. And this is the rest of my salad. So I'll start the week eating the ones with shrimp in them just because I feel like shrimp doesn't last as long as chicken does. All right. Woohoo! 2-point conversion. Nice. So yeah, that's basically the salad. In the bag comes this dressing, which is super high in sugar, super high in calories. I do not use it. I'll show you a picture of the dressing that I do use. I do use a tiny bit of cranberries in the seeds. So I sprinkle that in there. I love the taste of those cranberries mixed with chicken. So the dressing that I use is actually 0 calorie, 0 everything. Most of you have probably used it before. It's the Skinny Girl Poppy Seed. Love, love, love this dressing. Sugar-free dressing. It has 10 calories for 2 tablespoons. And unfortunately, it does have some, yucky additives. Not too bad, though. Let's see, does it have... That's not too bad. But it's definitely, for me, better than that dressing. As far as tons lower calorie, tons lower sugar, just a better choice for me. So I'll show you, pause the video, and then I'll come back and show you how I put my dressings in my salads. And then my salads are ready to go. And I've got lunch, and I'll have a couple spares for dinners this week. So I also use them for dinners when I don't have time to cook after work. So here's my little dressing cups. I just basically, these little cups are 2 tablespoons. I fill them, I put the lids on them, and then I stick them in my salad. And put the lid on my salad, and my salad is ready to go. So yeah, just put the lids on them, and they are good to go. So that's the done product of the mixture of cauliflower and golden small potatoes. And I just used 1/4 of a cup of that broth, a little bit of Johnny's, and mixed it all up. Now I'll just put it in a container, and I'll use it as a side dish as the week goes through for dinners or lunches and things like that. Here I have a snack that I put together. It is a 1/2 cup of fresh blueberries washed with a 1/2 cup of Greek 2% yogurt. I use 2% because I like the little bit of extra fat that comes in it. I think that it helps to keep me fuller, but this is just a nice afternoon snack to get me between lunch and dinner. So here I have a snack that I'll use between my lunch and my dinner if I need it. Sometimes I use the snack, sometimes I don't. Or if I need it at a different time, I'll eat it. But for the most part, it's my between lunch and dinner. I'm using 2% yogurt this week. I usually use a Greek yogurt, but for some reason I didn't purchase Greek yogurt, which is fine. This has a lot of protein in it, 17 grams of protein for 1 cup. I used a half a cup in each of them, and then a half a cup of the blueberries. I would just really recommend that you totally stay away from really any other types of yogurts besides these kinds that have nothing in them. The other yogurts, they just have so much junk in them, you don't need it. If you need a little bit of sweet, what I'll do, I don't do it anymore, but I used to when I first started eating plain yogurt. I used to throw in like a packet of stevia to give it a little bit of flavor, and I'll even put some cinnamon in it. But for the most part anymore, I'm pretty good just to eat it. I like the flavor. I've gotten used to the kind of that sour taste. But really just stay away from all the processed yogurts. I've seen, they're like candy. Just stay away from them. So this right here is probably going to be my breakfast this coming week. So I do intermittent fasting. My last meal is at 7, and then my first meal is at noon. However, this week, because I have so much going on in the evening, I am planning to fast until 5 o'clock, and then, I'm planning to eat until 5 o'clock, and then I'm going to start my fast at 5 o'clock and fast and break my fast at 10 o'clock the next day, which is, I normally break my fast at noon. So on a normal week, I would just have my salads and a afternoon snack. But this week I'm adding an extra morning snack to my routine because I'm going to start my fast at 5 o'clock at night. So that'll be interesting for me. It'll be a challenge, but I'm going to try to come home. I got workout clients in the evening every night this week, so I'm going to come home and try to, not eat, go to bed, get ready, go to bed, keep myself busy. Now, if there happens to be a night where I don't have a workout client, I'll come home, I'll have my normal dinner, and then the next day I won't break my fast until noon, and I just won't eat one of my snacks, which is fine, because I can always use them for other things during the week. I could have them for dinner, or I can have them the next week at work. Eggs and sweet potatoes stay just fine. So as you see, I got 2 whole eggs, and then I've got a good half a cup, about a half a cup of sweet potato. I measured it out, about a half a cup. I did go back and add more, as you can see, to that snack because I figured I'd just use the rest of the Greek yogurt and the rest of the blueberries instead of trying to save them. And really, I could use the food anyway. So the last thing I'm going to do is add up all the calories, and I will put at the end of this video what the total daily caloric calories are. So this is it. This is basically breakfast, lunch, and a snack. This leaves you enough room to have a dinner, depending on what your calorie goals are. This adds up to 695 calories, 29% carbs, 20% fat, 51% protein, 85 grams of protein, 15 grams of fat, 50 grams of carbs. So it's a nice balance day for you, and leaves you a little bit of room for dinner. The key is really to, walk past those candy dishes. Don't, grab a Snickers. Don't grab a Butterfinger. Stay focused on your diet, and you can do pretty good with packing your own food. It doesn't take that long to do it, and it's worth it. As far as dinners, make sure that when you're having your dinner, you're having one serving of a protein, a couple servings of your veggies, and a serving of your carb, and just make sure your carbs are the low glycemic whole foods. Anyway, that's Food Prep Sunday. Unfortunately, the Seahawks have gone into overtime. We're hoping for a win, so we'll hopefully take it in overtime. Thanks for joining me. I hope this was helpful for some of you. Please, if you have any questions, send me a message or leave me a comment. I'm happy to help. That's what I'm here for.